Okay, look here. Let me explain something to y'all before I get started and to talk about what I'm getting ready to talk about. Okay. First thing I want to say is when they say the customer is always right, the customer is always right. Okay. If you work in a store and you're the salesperson, you're not the owner. If I have a dispute and you can't solve it, you're supposed to get the owner. That's the next step. You're not supposed to argue with the customer. So I had an issue earlier. I was making a purchase, and a couple days ago, the item was like $2 and $2. It was $2. So I go today, earlier, now this was just the other day, the price done went up. So, but in my mind, you know what I'm saying? It's early, like, how y'all just gonna switch from a couple of hours from $2 to $2.50 a piece? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh man. So I'm telling the young lady, I'm like, look, check this out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? But this is what they charged me a couple of hours ago. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't that long ago. That was about 6 hours ago, 8 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? This was at the time that I went, from the time that I went, you know what I'm saying, this morning, you know what I'm saying? So that was like 8 hours ago. And I'm like, nah, he come in. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at them, you know, these guys, you know what I'm saying? They all look the same, you know what I'm saying? They all look like they Arab. So I don't know. I'm thinking they all own it. I don't know who's a worker and who ain't. So every time I go in there, you know what I'm saying, especially at night, it's always one of them. It ain't never one of us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had one dude, at first they was charging $3, and one dude was giving it to me for $2. It's like, man, these don't sell like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to really come here and buy them, blah, blah, blah. He said, for you, $2. That was months ago. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really seen him. So it's been another guy in there. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I started going back, they was actually $2 because they had it written in like a blue ink, $2. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, about time, you know what I'm saying? So I started going there because it's closer to the crib. You know what I'm saying? So the young lady, she don't understand it. The young lady that work in the morning, she don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? They don't think about when we talk to these owners and these people when they're not around and what they say and do for us. So, you know, sometimes they look out, sometimes they don't. You know what I'm saying? But when you talk to them, you say, come on, man, this is what this, they might let you go. She, on the other hand, didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is a sister. This is a young black girl. She didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to go get him. And the first thing she gonna say when I say get him, I told him, he said they $2, and I'm telling him it's $2.50. She trying to explain to him like it's her stuff and it's her fault. Like she don't know what she talking about. Young lady, this ain't got nothing to do with you. You stay out of this. You know what I'm saying? Get him. I want to talk to him, or the dude that was there the other day. Let me talk to him. Cause once he see me, he gonna be like, oh yeah, him, yeah, I did. Let him, you know what I'm saying? So when the other guy came out, I was like, come on, man. I'm like, just for the day, man. Come on, y'all just was selling them for $2. Like, come on, for real. You know what I'm saying? So he like, I always come in there and get a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I come there with that exact price. You know what I'm saying? If I knew that, if the person would have told me the other day, like, man, yeah, it's gonna be $2.50 tomorrow, then I would have came with $2.50. But they ain't say that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm always coming in here buying them. You know what I'm saying? So why y'all giving me a hard time? You know what I'm saying? So the guy, he let me go. I said, man, just for the day, man, just let me go ahead and get him for the. He's like, all right, go ahead. So he let me get him. But she ain't understanding what the heck I'm talking about. She on some, oh, you know what I'm saying, that feminist stuff, man. That woman bull-ish, man. That's what she was on. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this ain't got nothing to do with you, sister. I'm not, you know, yeah, I know what you trying to tell me. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't got nothing to do with you. You don't make the price. They make the prices. It's their establishment. So you're not being realistic. Then she talking about, yes, she is. No, you ain't. You trying to defend them. Don't defend them when they made the rules. And they make the rules. How you gonna defend them? The best thing to do is get the owner. You know what I'm saying? Just like in Walmart. They don't stand there and argue with them people. Some try, but most of them go get the manager and the supervisor. You don't do that. Because you don't know what people done did and said and had conversations with managers and supervisors. You don't know what's going on with folks. So everybody's situation is different. Nobody's the same. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that in mind. So instead of trying to act like this stuff is yours, like they put you in charge to guard it and be the gatekeeper, your job is, when there's a dispute, to go get the manager, go get the owner. That's not your job. They didn't make you to get, don't let these folks pump your head up. These folks really don't care about y'all working in these gas stations. That's why they get robbed and stuck up, and they want y'all to come right back to work. They don't care about none of y'all. So stop it. They don't care about none but them products, getting that money, getting everything sold, raising them taxes on folks. That's all these people care about. They don't care about nothing else. So stop trying to be Captain Save the gas station, ho. Don't be a Captain Save the gas station, ho. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. Get the owner, get the supervisor, get the manager. Let us work it out, and you stay out of it. Then once the manager decide what he gonna do, he gonna tell you and he gonna tell me, and then we go from there. Your hands are clean, my hands are clean. We don't have no issue. The salesperson and the customer. That's not an issue between me. It's between me and that owner who sells these products. You know what I'm saying? You just there to, to sell it and get the money and put it in the register, stock and whatever else they had you do. You're not in charge of anything. They are in charge. That's why he said, yeah, go ahead. I still was able to get it. You know what I'm saying? She was mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you mad at that? Like, damn, you a sister. That's how you feel about us? Like, because you got a job with these Arabs and hey, look, sister, hey, you can come get a job with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll employ you. I got plenty for you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but we know you ain't gonna do it, so stop it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying, man. If y'all ever in them kind of situations, y'all people that work in these stores and retail, all that stuff, man, don't get into it with no customer, man. Go get the manager. That's the best thing you can do. Once she make the decision, or whoever make the decision, then y'all go from there. Then it's up to the customer to decide what he want to do. So if the manager say, no, we can't give it to you for that, then it's up to the customer. I can't argue with it no more. I have to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Or pay what they asking. That ain't for you to determine. Who gave you authority to determine what we should pay for? So that's that slavery mentality that everybody be talking about, man. And I be seeing it, man. You know what I'm saying? First, I didn't want to believe it, but I be seeing it. I be like, man, look at this treatment, man. Like, how you gonna do me like that? Just go get the man. Let me explain to the man what's going on. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I ain't saying you wrong. It's because of you. I'm asking him. Why are you getting the attitude? See, because we don't know how to treat each other. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't know how to look out for each other, man. These sisters be mad at the wrong men. I didn't do it to you. That's why I say go get them. Because I worked it out with them. I was like, oh, man, it ain't, because I know it ain't you. That's why I told her, who I'm going to believe, you or them? That's why I'm having you to get them, because they made the arrangement with me. They told me what they'd give it to me for. It wasn't you telling me what they done changed to and said, hey, we selling it for this now. That's all you telling me. You giving me the current price. You know what I'm saying? I understand yesterday prices ain't today prices. I understand that. I truly understand that. But damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a couple of hours ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on. Just from a couple of hours ago, like, come on. I'm always coming up in here. I'm not new. I'm always coming in here. Y'all know me, so stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. I sit down and I work things out with y'all. Y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I rock with the Arabs that rock with me, basically. You rock with me, I rock with you. I rock with anybody outside of black that rock with me, basically. So if you sit down and you have a conversation with me, no matter what ethnicity you are, you willing to sit down and have a conversation with me, we can work this out, shake hands like men, I'm willing to do that. I'm not that ignorant black nigga that want to go get guns and talk about what I'm gonna do and destroy your store. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm that's too beneath me. You know what I'm saying? I'm too fly for that. So y'all can miss me with all that. You know what I'm saying? But I know I had an agreement with the manager, the owner. Well, at least I thought he was the owner. They all, like I said, every time you see them, you think one of them on. They all own it. You know what I'm saying? Except for the kids. Now, when the youngsters work in them stores and stuff, you be like, they training or they getting their little money. You know they daddy, their uncle, granddaddy, somebody own it. You know what I'm saying? You know it ain't them. You know what I'm saying? These 17, 18, 19, they on their way, but that it ain't them. You know what I'm saying? So, not a lot of them own establishments like that young. You know, they start out working in them, you know what I'm saying, get the field and how it run, and you know what I'm saying, then, next thing you know, somebody done probably bought them one, and then they running that one, you know what I'm saying? So, that's all I see is them doing the transactions, handling the money. That's all I see. So, in my mind, they, not him, they own it in my mind. That's what I see. When black people working there, I don't see black people handling the transactions, the money, signing, counting the products, signing the slips. I see them doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying there aren't any out there. I'm not saying that. But what I see in the hood, in these gas stations that these Arabs own, you know what I'm saying? What I see is them doing the paperwork, them counting the big money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? In the hood. Now, I'm not saying out the hood it don't work like that. And I'm not saying there aren't some places in the hood where they got some black people who they trust that can handle that. I'm not saying that. But I know 9 times out of 10, that's one of the reasons why you don't see a lot of black men behind those counters. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really trust black men. They'll put a woman quick behind that counter. Not just any old kind of woman. And not just any old kind of woman either. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be trying to tell people, pay attention, man. You know what I'm saying? But I only rock with those that rock with me. That's it. You know, I don't rock with everybody. I don't do that. You know, so I just want to say, man, hey, y'all, kind of be mindful of what y'all doing, man, when y'all working in these places, man. Don't argue with people, man. Just go and get the owner. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't the owner, don't get into it with people about somebody else's products. You know what I'm saying? They ain't giving you no money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting not nan percentage for them products these folks got in these stores selling. Not nan percentage, not even 1%. Y'all not even getting 1% off of each merchandise. Don't you know if y'all got 1% off each merchandise sold in Walmart, the employees, y'all would be super rich. Well, I ain't gonna say super rich. I'm gonna say y'all be decent. Because if y'all stay there long enough, now in a year you might see a nice little change. But you a couple years, hey, you'll be the best Walmart employee ever. They gave y'all 5% of each sale. 5. And it might be a lot. But at least 1%. If y'all got a percentage, 1% of each item y'all sold in Walmart. And I ain't talking about the candy. We ain't gonna include the candy. But that's a lot of money if you just do include the candy. But I'm talking about big items, TVs, VCRs. I'm going back ancient. DVDs, that's still ancient, but that's what they sell in these places. DVD players, Blu-rays, and computers, and tablets, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Just imagine, you know what I'm saying, you getting a percentage, you know what I'm saying, you getting 0.5% off the detergent, every detergent you swipe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how much money that'll be? You know how much money that'll be if they gave you 5.5% of every detergent you swipe, every bleach, every vacuum cleaner, 1% of this. Man, I would defend them products too. I'd be like, shoot, that's racks. And you get paid every 2 weeks. You get a regular paycheck plus a percentage of every item you scan. big item you scan. Whatever they consider whatever big item they want. But every big item, I'm gonna say big item. I'm gonna play fair because I know they ain't gonna give you the world. These places, these folks out here, they're not gonna give you the world. You will never be richer than the bosses. But just imagine every big item. They say every big item. That's a dresser, a couch, a TV, a computer, any big items, tires, stuff like that. You get a percentage off those items you scan. Off of every item you scan. And everybody ain't buying TVs every day. Everybody ain't buying TVs every day. You know what I'm saying? You might get a couple people come in buying a couple, vacuum cleaners, maybe a dresser here and there. And, everybody ain't buying computers every day, but, you still got those folks who, still need one or want to upgrade. So they'll come in and, just big items, tires, that's, that comes probably more frequent. You know what I'm saying? Because, people need new tires. They, get flats and they tractions and all that stuff be, off and whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? And they got to get it. But yeah, those things, just imagine you got a percentage. You know what I'm saying? So by let's say you get paid every 2 weeks, or by the end of by the time you get paid, you got a check and another check. You got a check within a check. You might see $1,000 or more. You might see $1,000 or more. You'll want to come to work. You'll be happy to work the register. And that's only for those who work in the cash register. You ain't gonna do nothing else. You're gonna be like, man, I get a percentage. You ain't got to steal nothing. You ain't got to double swipe, double tap, double scan. You ain't got to do nothing. All you got to do is just be there and do what you're supposed to do. And you get a percentage off every big item you scan. You're gonna have your people coming up to the store like, hey, look, don't go over there. Come on over here. I'm working the register today. Text you, let you know what register I'm on. Just come on over here. Shoot. Give me them points. I need that percentage on my check. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine it. Just imagine a TV going $500-$600. You get 1% of that. You know what I'm saying? You get 1% of that. That's like what, $6? $6 a TV you scan for 2 weeks. You paid every 2 weeks. You scan a TV, you get each TV you scan, $6, $7, $8. If the TV costs $1,000, $2,000, that's $10. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. Like, wow. Just imagine that. Your check will be nice every 2 weeks. It's like almost selling a car and getting a paycheck. Because when you sell a car, you get that little percentage. And just imagine getting paid $20 an hour. And you there 8 hours. And you sell 3 cars. Plus your $20 an hour paycheck. Now, if they was doing people like that, man, people would be all right. But moving on, Jewell's Kevin Samuels passed away. Man, and Jewell had just did an interview, man. She just did an interview. I think with the Art of Dialogue. I think that's who that was with. I think, I don't want to say that was her last interview, but she did one with them. And Kevin Samuels. Oh man. You know what though? Why are people, this is how I know people are sick. Why are people celebrating because he did? Well, they say women. Why are women, black women, celebrating because this man is dead? See, here's the problem, right? Anybody that speaks against the order automatically becomes public enemy number one. I mean, anything, but people don't see the play, man. People don't see the play. They don't see the bigger picture. People are small-minded. People want to be controlled. People want to be told what to do, how to think, what to say. People don't want to think for themselves, man. And it's sad because that man, yeah, he had his thought, he had his views and his thoughts, and it was certain things that I did disagree with him on, but for the most part, he was all right. You know what I'm saying? He was saying some stuff that was real. You know what I'm saying? And brothers kind of took heed to it. You know what I'm saying? I know I did. I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? And these women, some of these women that we choose be having these unrealistic standards that they try to hold us to, that they don't hold themselves to. You know what I'm saying? So we risk our lives, we take penitentiary chances, we do all kind of things to make them happy and get them to finer things. You know what I'm saying? And for what? You know what I'm saying? And to get nothing in return but sex. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? You think that's just what I want? You know what I'm saying? You think that's all you worth? Like, what is it? Because I don't understand. Y'all help me understand, why y'all do the things that y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Help me understand. Don't tell me because of no man. Ain't because of no man. Can't no man make you do nothing you don't want to do. Can't no woman make a man do nothing he don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? We all have these choices. We grown. We're not teenagers. Teenagers, yeah, you might be a little promiscuous, a little buck wild, or, a little party person or whatever you want to call it. But, for real, when you get older and you become grown, you 25 and up, like, some things got to change. You can't be the same way forever and then think things are going to get better. It's not going to get better for you. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, once you open them legs up, you know what I'm saying, and a nigga really see how you are, you know what I'm saying, before and after, oh man, that ain't gonna last long with you, boo. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna last long with you. Niggas, y'all gotta start going for the hot girls, man. The hotties and the hotties and the toddies, man. Y'all gotta start going for them, Jack, cause part of that is our choice too. Part of that is our choice too. You know what I'm saying? We choose y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we thinking with our second head, and all we want to do is smash. But knowing you ain't right for us, knowing you ain't what we know, ideal wife, woman, we want to bring around mama. Mama don't want to meet nobody like you. You know what I'm saying? Unless she like you. You know what I'm saying? 9 times 10, most of our mamas ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't change their life or whatever the case may be. They ain't trying to meet nobody. They don't want to see they son with somebody ratchet. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? They be mad at us for that. You know what I'm saying? We'll never hit the end of that. First thing they be saying, don't get her pregnant. Don't have no baby with her. Don't have no baby with her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how these mamas be. Don't have no baby with her. You know what I'm saying? So, but we do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, we caught up in the crying game. You know what I'm saying? We sitting there, we mad, we angry. You know what I'm saying? And then we want to commit murder, want to kill them, kill a child. We want to do all kind of sick, demented stuff because of the choices that we choose to make. You know what I'm saying? Part of it is our fault, majority of it is our fault, and part of it has to do with the culture. What's all in the culture? You know what I'm saying? I do understand a lot of these girls, been sexually molested. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of makes them hypersexual, and they want to do all these sexual things, and makes them very promiscuous, and it messes up their lives. You know what I'm saying? And I do understand those women, but they got help for that, man. They got places where you can go and you can talk to and get the therapy that you need to get through that, man, so you can learn how to appreciate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And hold your head up. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the ones who want to be fast and hot. They want to get a grown nigga. You know what I'm saying? They 15, 16. They want to date somebody 25 and 30. And this nigga is a very manipulative person, and he wants to use and control you. And then next thing you know, he got you doing all kind of sexual acts on him, on other women, on other, you know what I'm saying, and on other guys, and then next thing you know, you doing it on your own. Now you doing it on your own for real. You so used to it, you know what I'm saying. You so used to doing all kind of things, you know what I'm saying. You so used to deep throating and doing all that stuff. Cause why? This one man done turned you out. You know what I'm saying? He done made you the best deep throat of the neighborhood, and that's all he talks about. And his friends done had a piece of it. That's all they talk about. Now your name is all around the city. Now every nigga that try to talk to you or want some kind of relationship with you or want to be friends with you, first thing you gonna think in your mind is all they want you to do is suck on them. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad. So that's why I say, man, fathers, y'all gotta protect y'all daughters, man. Daughters, stay y'all little asses in the house. You know what I'm saying? Stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Keep your legs closed. Stop listening to this music and your friends, and you know what I'm saying? Question your friends when they start talking about all this stuff, all this sexual stuff, man. You know, because a lot of your friends been messed with and they ain't gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna act like they just started having sex yesterday, knowing, you know, it ain't never was like that, and they want to encourage you to lose your virginity and be like them, and you know what I'm saying, and be loose, and y'all start doing all this stuff, knowing you ain't really built like that, knowing that you ain't really that type of woman, but now you didn't got suckered into this, you got talked into this because your friend, but not knowing your friend done been through some stuff and ain't told you, you know what I'm saying? So that's not really a friend, you know what I'm saying? If she knows she been through some stuff like that and she drag you in it and may try to make you a part of it, you know what I'm saying? That messes you up, you know what I'm saying? Now your soul and spirit been tainted, you know what I'm saying? And then what happens sometimes, she mess around and clean her life up and get it together, then you fall to the drugs and you never get it together ever again. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it happen plenty of times. So females, ladies, watch these friends you hang around with. Watch these girls you hang around with. Don't hang around girls that's having sex too early. You know what I'm saying? Because they, trust me, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, peer pressure is something else. And, you know, they'll pressure you into going and sleeping around and sleeping with people, you know what I'm saying, that you don't really want to sleep with. You turn your own self out into a freak, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to run into that right dude who going to just want to turn you out. Ain't going to love you, ain't going to care about you, ain't going to want to come see you if you ever go to the hospital. All they going to want you to do is do something sexual to them. They're going to do something sexual to you, make you come a couple times, make you smile. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, they're going to go on to the next woman, do the same thing. They're going to do the same thing to the next woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to the young girls. If y'all know better, like I do, y'all would listen to me, because I'm a man and I know how men think. I done been around guys who think and thought the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? And man, ladies, y'all got to protect yourselves a little better than what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Even against other women. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship with another woman, man, protect yourself with that too, because some of them turn psycho, and y'all know what I mean. Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? For real. Y'all got to be careful. Y'all got to be careful. It's just too much. It's just too much happening out here, man. People are too loose. People just too loose with every and anything and anybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't used to be like that. You know, I made a post on Facebook, man, and I said, I remember it was a time when people didn't even care about what the next person was doing. Once you graduate from grammar school, high school, you ain't really go try to find Jane Doe, and you might have been curious. Man, I wonder what Jimmy Bean doing, man. Jimmy Bean, that was my dude. You know what I'm saying? You might be curious, but we wasn't really. Man, I catch up with Jimmy Bean when I see him. Hopefully I can see him walking down the street one day, going to work or something, you know, going to the gym or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We weren't really going to look for Jimmy Dean, seeing what he doing, who he's sleeping with, who his girlfriend, who he got married to, and this and that. Man, I remember the time we didn't, until this Facebook thing came, that's when we started, I think we started more, it started before Facebook, but once the social media came, I think that's when the biggest oppression came to us, by us oppressing each other. You know what I'm saying? First it started out as smiles and fun and giggles. Then all of a sudden it became a popularity contest again. You know, it's like being back in high school, and here it is. You like man, we 30s and 40s and 50s. Like, what are we doing? We're not in high school no more. Like, what is this? Everybody's still in competition. Look at me. Oh man, I'm having the best dinners. Or I'm throwing the most ratchet parties. Or I got the best weed. Excuse me. I mean, people start just doing anything. It's like, you know, that's where all this likes and views come in. Everybody just doing things for clickbait and likes, and you know, like, oh man, like people will do anything, man. They putting all their business out there just for somebody to go like and subscribe, view, and like man, it wasn't like that, man. Nobody really cared about what nobody was really doing. So ladies, y'all gotta protect yourselves out here, man. Y'all really gotta protect yourselves. Stop listening to your friends. Stop listening to your friends. I know you ain't got nobody else to talk to. And it's hard to find people to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Good people that you could trust. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second. Ooh. Yeah. Oh man. Ooh. Yeah, but you gotta protect yourself out here. You gotta protect yourself out here on these streets, man. There's a lot of stuff going on, ladies, and I don't want to see y'all hurt. But you raggedy women, oh man, I'm finna be the new Kevin Samuels. I'm going to close the door on y'all. I'm not even gonna give y'all 2 seconds of my time anymore. Everybody want to play games, huh? Okay, let's play games then. You want to play? Let's play games. Women, I know y'all like to play games real well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I only rock with people that rock with me. You hold the door for me, I hold the door for you. You know, but if you mean, you just evil as hell, man, that door slamming right in your face. I am not, I repeat, I am not holding or opening the door for you. Understand what I'm saying? But man, my man Kevin Samuels, yeah, he gone, right? Wow. See, man, look. That's why, fellas, when we get to a certain age, we gotta slow it down. We not 26. I don't care what you taking, man. Listen, you throw that thing that go boom, 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 boom inside your chest. That's your heart, fool. That's your heart. You understand what I'm saying? That's your heart. If that stops working, nigga, you stop working. That's just how it goes. So when you late 40s, 50s, going into 60s, I don't care what Viagra you using, man. It's going to probably keep you alive to get you one good one in. Get you one good one in, man. Make it worth your while. Get you a good one in. Okay? After that first one, don't go for the second one. Don't go for number 2. And you know your heart doing this, man. You know it's racing. It's trying, your heart trying to catch up with Sonic the Hedgehog, man. That little blue devil, that little thing gone. Your heart ain't catching up with him, man. You gon' collapse. So I don't understand you old cats trying to be cool. I don't get that. You old niggas always trying to be cool. Listen, man, stop trying to be cool, man. Go on, get you one good one in, man. Go on, make it last. You on the thing, you got the pill. It's making you do what it do, so make it do what it do. If you got to get down there and lick on it for a little while, go on and do it. You know what I'm saying? Go on and do it. Let your heart rate slow down a little bit. Go on and take time out, lick on it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Slow your heart rate down. Stop, drink some water or something. Walk around with your hands on your head for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Slow your heart rate down. Get back to it. And then you finish. Once you finish, don't go back. Don't go back till your heart rate calms down to you. You know, you're all right. You can breathe. You're relaxed. Fall asleep. Wake up. And then if you could do it all over again. But trying to do two in one night, 3 in one night, and you're not 25 anymore? No, it's not gonna work, partner. It's not gonna work for you. I don't care what you're taking. It's not gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? Remember, people, your body has a time limit on it. Whether you wait until you get 90 or 55, it don't matter. Once that time limit hit for your body to slow down and stop all that what you're eating, drinking, smoking, doing, once that time limit hit, oh, you're going to know because you're going to start having all kind of medical problems, things you never had before, going to start arousing. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff going to happen. Oh, yeah, you're going to know. That's when it's time to slow down. That your body's saying, okay, we're at our peak. We're at our point now. We got to slow this down. We got to come back down here because we here. You understand what I'm saying? When you're young, you're here. Once you're going into them 40s, man, the body start reducing, slowly but surely, start reducing. Even old people that work out, they still can't do what a 25-year-old could do that's working out and strong. They still can't do, you know what I'm saying? They can't do what he do. Why do you think they retired? Why do you think they retired from playing basketball? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, y'all see him. Y'all see how old he is. He ain't running up and down no court with these young boys. He can't even keep up with LeBron. He can't even keep up with LeBron James. He can't even keep up with LeBron James. He can't even keep up with Michael Jordan. He can't keep up with Michael Jordan. You get what I'm saying? Y'all trying to get, y'all understand what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Your body starts breaking down. Okay, how much you stayed in shape, what your body breaks down. So Kevin, I don't know if he knew if he had any other kind of illnesses. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But if he knew he had a illness beforehand, he should have, been more cautious about what he was doing. Even if he wasn't on the pill. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't take nothing, you know what I'm saying? He should still be more conscious about his health. You know how that go. Even with me, I'm very conscious about my health. You know what I'm saying? If the doctors tell me something, man, and I know I got one in me, that's what I'm using. Doctor tell me, man, you got one in you. I'm using that one. That's it. But I'm gonna make that one last forever. No, I'm just gonna use that one and it go. I'm finna make it last. We finna do all kind of things because I only got one chance, one shot. I can't give you two. So you're gonna have to enjoy this, and it's gonna have to be it for you, baby. I'm sorry. Or you just gonna have to get you a young dude. Cause we getting old. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say, We got to stop listening to these chicks, man. We can't be taking all this stuff, fellas, and we getting old, man. Our bodies is not the same, man. We done took all kind of abuse growing up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't just mean being abused by your parents. I mean like fighting and gang banging and running from police, getting beat by police. We done took, our bodies done took a lot, fellas. As black men, our bodies done took a lot. Played football, baseball, basketball, lift weights, been injured. You know what I'm saying? Been injured in sports. Man, we break down, fellas. We don't break up. We don't go. We break down. And we fall apart. It's like a car, man. It's like a car, except for we don't get a new engine. This is it. We don't get a new engine. We don't get a new transmission. This is it, man. This is it. We don't repair so easily like a car. Shoot, engine breakdown, you can get it fixed, go get another one, get a new car, but you can't get a new life. You can't get a new body. This is it. So you have to take care of yourself. Once you get to a certain point in your life, you can't be talking about, well, I'm going to take Viagra. I got 2, 3 in me. No, I'm sorry. Man, you might have to take a half of Viagra. You might have to take a half. Take a half. You know what I'm saying? Do not take a whole. You take a whole one, boy, you in trouble. You know you in trouble, you got to take a half of Viagra. And you know you old. Old people shouldn't be taking a whole one, you know what I'm saying, unless they really need it, but I wouldn't recommend it. If a half can't get you right, then, hey, it's not for you. Because, you know, them pills and stuff just, you know, when your heart doing this, man, your heart just pounding. It just pounding. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up like Kevin Samuels, dying on top of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I'm not mad. That's how he went out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. It's better than, you know, gunshots and drug overdoses. You know what I'm saying? And all that goofy stuff. It's better than that. So I'm not mad at the way, you know. But I mean, come on, man. You gotta be smart. You old cats gotta stop trying to be young, man, and start living your life. You know what I'm saying? Like it is, man. And start being realistic with yourself, man. If the woman you with can't be realistic with you, then you don't need to be with her. You don't need to be sleeping with her, man. We gotta stop letting these. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we gotta stop getting suckered into this lifestyle, man. It's not true. It's not real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, your body breaks down. Stop letting people make you believe that you could take something to make you feel like you Superman. And your body breaks down, man. Yeah, it's gonna make you feel like Superman, but your heart might not be strong enough to take it. Your heart might not be strong enough to take it, man. You know what I'm saying? So even if he was probably running a marathon, he probably would have passed out. So, you know, taking anything, well, you know what I'm saying? If that's what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? But I know most old cats, they always got these remedies and, you know what I'm saying? And like Charleston say, the tea and the honey, you know, there's things, you know, that we buy and, you know what I'm saying, out of these stores, you know, or you know, grandpa and them made some old school remedies back in the day, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff out there that people take and do, get it prescribed or whatever. But at least with a doctor, you know what I'm saying, he'll tell you if this is for you or not. You know what I'm saying? If you should take this, you know, the doctor will know better, because your heart can't take everything. You know, especially if you're drinking alcohol and, you know what I'm saying, you're getting high and you got drugs in your system, all that stuff, man, that, you know, that's gonna mess with your heart, man. Your heart can't take all of that. You know what I'm saying? Especially, if young people are dying, overdosing, if their heart can't take it, what makes you think yours gonna take it and you up there in age? Come on, man. I was like, people gotta start thinking, man. People gotta start thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't taking that and it's all natural, then, man, you don't need to be trying to go for 2. You need to sit your old butt down, catch your breath, let your heart rate calm down. You know what I'm saying? Get your blood pressure medicine, your heart attack medicine. Sit down somewhere. Sit down. What you rolled up trying to impress this girl? Oh, yeah, I got one more left in me. Come on. What, nigga? I'm not trying to impress no female. I'm sorry, ladies. I love y'all. I think y'all are beautiful. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all are very, very, very beautiful. But at the same time, I am not trying to impress no woman. I'm not trying to kill myself trying to impress no woman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I try to impress her the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? If I can't do that, then it ain't for me. But I'm not gonna impress her. I'm not gonna kill myself trying to impress her in the bedroom. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And then, baby, you can't understand. My body is out of whack. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna give you no 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. I'm not gonna give you no 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? If I'm off something, I'm gonna make it last for a long time. That period, right in that period, not going for seconds. You know what I'm saying? We getting ready to do this for this long. You know what I'm saying? If we got to do 2-3 hours, then that's what it's gonna be. After them 2-3 hours, don't wake me up, don't bother me, cause you ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? Man, if I ain't put your butt to sleep in 2-3 hours, then off a pill, then or off Viagra or off anything, then something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I don't put you to sleep naturally, something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I'm off something, I'm definitely gonna make sure you go to sleep because I want to go to sleep. I'm not finna be stressing myself out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna stress my body out. You know what I'm saying? Especially I've been working all day, getting bruised, beat up, bumped up, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I still got to come home and please you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, okay, I'm gonna come home and please you, all right? I'm gonna please you real good. And after this, don't you bother me. Don't you bother me. I'm gonna make sure I give you your time. You know what I'm saying? I always leave that time slot open for that action. Always. Always. You know what I'm saying? Know I'm having a hard day at work, tough day, no things is going crazy. Okay. I know my woman probably gonna want to do something, you know what I'm saying? So I try to, leave that slot open for that, You got to. You got to, fellas, when you're getting old, you got to start improvising now. It ain't no time. Shoot. It ain't no time. You ain't 25 no more. You know what I'm saying? You get into them 40s, them late 30s and them 40s, man. Woo. And don't play sports. You're gonna start feeling them little pains and bruises that you didn't feel then. You know what I'm saying? So, ankles start feeling funny, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. Some of y'all done already had accidents and tore stuff as teenagers in early adulthood. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what I'm talking about. After a while, when you hit them certain ages, that stuff starts to come back and it start hurting again, and you can't really, you know what I'm saying, make a move. So you're gonna make a move, then you got to make that thing last forever. You got to, your legs feeling good, you feeling right, you got that energy. You know what I'm saying? Whether you own some or not, but if you feeling good, man, you got to stretch that time out. Stretch that time out. Cause after, you gonna start feeling some pain. Man, dang, you ain't gonna want to turn around and do nothing else. Sometimes you ain't gonna want to do that. Sometimes you're gonna want to go to sleep, get ready for work. You're gonna be tired. You ain't gonna want to do nothing. So stretch that. You know what I'm saying? Stretch that time out with your woman, man. While you stretching her out, stretch that time out. Trust me. Stretch it out, man. Make it, man. Don't 30 minutes, 5 minutes, unless you're just super tired. Unless you could just, you know what I'm saying? But stretch that out so you ain't got to worry about waking her up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not waking her, but she waking you up. You ain't got to worry about her waking you up, talking about let's go for round 2. You know what I'm saying? Or you trying to go for round 2, because you'll be nice and right. You be tired, you be satisfied, she be satisfied. Y'all be so tired, y'all ain't gonna want to do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? You got to tire that out, bro. You got to stretch that out. You know what I'm saying? You got to tire it out. You got to tire it out, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to tire yourself out and tire her out. See, that's the thing that y'all don't understand about that art, right? It ain't just about tiring her out. Yeah, you want to tire her out too, but you want to also make sure you enjoy it and tire yourself out the way, you don't have to have seconds if you don't want it. You know what I'm saying? You've done enough for you to satisfy you and her. So you don't even have to have seconds sometimes. When we go back for seconds, we're greedy. That's being greedy. You know what I'm saying? We've been a little greedy. We don't have to go back for seconds once we do it right the first time. You do it right the first time, you get it going, you set that thing on fire. You don't probably have to worry about the second time unless, like I said, just unless y'all just greedy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got to do it again, you know what I'm saying? Before y'all depart or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you got to do that thing right, man. That thing got to be done right. it got to be planned. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying get the flowers and Moet, but what I'm saying is it got to be planned. You know you got to do this. You got to put it down. So you got to make sure you got that time slot. You got that, you know what I'm saying, your dinner arrangement, everything together so you can put this time in and you make that time work. And you making sure that's y'all time. No interruptions, no phone call. Let's just say emergency. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You got to put that time in, man. You know, it's an art to doing things, man. It ain't just doing things. You know what I'm saying? It's an art to doing things. You got to know how to do things, man. You got to know how to make that time work. You know what I'm saying? You always got to consider that time slot. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some of y'all just want to do a quickie, give them a quickie, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not talking about the niggas that got time on their hand. I'm only talking about, especially not the younger guys. I'm only talking about the older guys. You know what I'm saying? The older guys who don't have a lot of time on their hands, but they got to still get it in. You know what I'm saying? They trying to figure out the best way. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to bring another woman into your bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just a freak. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no extra toys unless you just like that kind of stuff. You just freak. There's a lot of things you don't need, man. Really, people don't understand. All you need is each other. That extra stuff is just because you're greedy and that's what y'all like. You know what I'm saying? You know, women want to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 orgasms. You know, that's greed. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? You pass satisfaction. You just greedy. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have it and consume. You know what I'm saying? You consuming so much. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they get these little fancy toys and these things, man. Because they, you know, stay away from them kind of women, fellas. You run into them kind of women, man, don't get addicted, man. Just make it do what it do and go home, man. And never talk to them. Leave them alone. Don't fall in love with them and all that stuff, man. Because all they want to do is consume. They're going to try to suck you dry. You know what I'm saying? They're going to try to suck you dry. And then it's going to be times you ain't going to have time. You ain't going to feel like you're going to be injured. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be on medication. You know what I'm saying? And they want to come 10, 15 times, man. And it's going to be that time you ain't going to be able to do it. You ain't going to be able to do it. Until when that body shut down, you ain't going to be able to do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you didn't try it and you didn't did everything and it just like, man, I can't take it. You know what I'm saying? And you dealing with a woman that mess with dildos and machines that make an orgasm 15, 20 times. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, she's going to expect that from you, too. You know what I'm saying? She's going to have that same expectations of you to do. And then it's going to be days you ain't going to be able to make 15 and 20. You might be able to make 5 and 10, but you might not be able to make 15 and 20 that day. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, but you might be like, look, this is it. I'm tired now, you know. I'm out of breath. You know, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be them days, man. You had them days. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all be having them days. Everybody got them days. Ain't nobody just a sexual perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfectly sexual. You just like, yeah, I got it like that all the time. There's gonna be days you're gonna be stressed out. You ain't gonna even want to think about no sex. People die. You know, people get murdered, killed, that you know, and you ain't even think about no sex. Sex ain't gonna bring that person back and ain't gonna heal your pain. You gonna want to go pull something. You, as they say, slide. You gonna want to slide on somebody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about none of that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't none of that that's on your mind. So we have those days, fellas. You know what I'm saying? But when we're older, like I said, these just for the older guys. Young guys, they can get away with it. They can get away with it a little more. You know what I'm saying? Not if they on them Percocets and them other drugs that lean. Y'all ain't gonna be able to do it too long. Y'all gonna be 25 feeling like y'all 50. Ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So not you know, those that's not on drugs, they go probably hold, you know, they could probably hold out a little longer. And you know, the ones that on drugs probably, you know, they use the drugs to get what they need done. And eventually their body gonna get used to them drugs and it's not gonna work anymore. And they're not gonna be able to naturally, you know, do it. So the younger ones, they're in a little different category than the older ones. The older ones, y'all can't be doing all that, man. Y'all can't be doing all that. Y'all can't be destroying y'all bodies like that, man. Best thing for y'all to do is take it easy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got, like I said, if y'all got to do more licking, than sticking. I advise y'all to do that. Slow that heart rate down, man. You feel like you're getting out of breath, you're too tired, man. Slow down. Stop getting in this mind state, oh, I got to beat it up. I got to beat it up. You're not 25 no more. You know what I'm saying? When you beat it up, it's like exercising. You moving faster. Your heart is pumping. Your heart is pumping. You're not 25 no more. Yeah, you're gonna be out of breath. You're gonna be a little tired. Your heart is pumping. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta slow it down, man. Forget that beat it up stuff, man. You can, hey, this the time to make love. How about that? If you ain't never made love before in your life, nigga, this the time to start now. Start making love now. Stop trying to beat it up like you're 25. Start making love. Trust me. Y'all will live longer. And Kevin Samuels wasn't no big dude. He was a skinny dude. So, duh. That's a no-brainer. What could it be? Pre-medical conditions, his age. That's the only thing it can be. That's the only thing it can be. It can't be nothing else. It can't be nothing else. Come on now. Men, we gotta do better, black men. You know what I'm saying? I remember in Dead Presidents, Chris Tucker say, was it Dead Presidents? He said, I was born by the pussy, I died by the pussy. I think it was Chris Tucker that said that. And it happened literally. It happened literally. Oh my God, man. Y'all, I don't know, man. There's just so much going on. Charleston White dissed the Bronx. My boys from Hip Hop Uncensored, they not from New York. They from Philly. You know what I'm saying? But it was hilarious, man. It's hilarious. Shout out to them. Shout out to Hip Hop Uncensored, man. Y'all got some dope interviews and stuff, man. Y'all got a dope podcast. I check y'all out all the time, bro. Like, for real, man. Yeah, Charleston went in, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. But anyway, man, I just want to drop by and just holler at y'all, man. Just vent, talk to my talk. You know what I'm saying? Do what I do. As far as Jewell's, I don't know what her condition was, but man, she didn't look sick or anything. She didn't look like nothing was wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad she did get out to tell her side of the story. Now, from here on out, won't be no more rebuttals from her, because now, you know, she, had a friend on there with her, and on the Art of Dialogue, and I know some people gonna come back and probably say some things regarding that, maybe not, but the thing is, she's not here to rebuttal or to defend herself, so maybe those comments won't come out. You know what I'm saying? That stuff probably won't be mentioned anymore. But yeah, it's sad, man. It's sad. We losing a lot of people, man. We losing a lot of people. People don't see that. They don't want to believe anything other than what somebody's telling them. Negative. You know what I'm saying? Nothing positive, man. We done got away from that. We used to be able to tell each other stuff, positive stuff, man, and we'll be like, all right, man, we'll try to straighten out our situation somehow, some way. We'll try to do that. But come on, man, we ain't doing that. We're not straightening out our situation. You know what I'm saying? We just keep on digging ourselves into a deeper hole, man. And that's what I say. It don't matter what age, man. You got babies dying to people going into their elderly stage. You know what I'm saying? Babies dying and people going into their elderly stage. Of course, the elderly gonna die. We know that. You know what I'm saying? We know they, it's gonna be their time, man. But man, it's a little scary to me, y'all. I don't know about y'all, man. But hey, I'm gonna be the first Negro on here to say this, man. But for real, I'm scared. Like I'm really am scared. I don't know about y'all. I don't know how y'all feel, but I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared because, man, you could just be here today and be gone tomorrow. Now, we used to say that, right? Pimp C made a song about that way back when, UGK. But now it's really happening. One day you here, then you're gone. The next day you're gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to live my life right. And I try to follow that Bible as much as I can, man. I try to follow the word as much as I can, man. I go out and learn the truth, man. I study, man, because there's no other explanation for this, man. I'm not listening to them people in the White House. I'm not listening to Pope Francis. I'm not listening to none of them. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't listening to none of them Hebrew Israelites. I'm not listening to y'all, man. Because all y'all, for some reason, everybody has an agenda. Everybody's trying to get wealth and power and trying to be somebody and be somebody's leader. Nigga, I don't want y'all to be my leader. I don't need y'all to be my leader. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, man, I take what I know and I just further extend my research. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is what I do know. You know what I'm saying? This is what I don't know, though. So let me find out, what's this and what's that. You know what I'm saying? So believe it or not, my nigga, shoot, the Roman Catholic Church is responsible for slavery. Charleston White is right. You know what I'm saying? How to make a nigga, it's real. It's real. It's called slave breeding. It's real. This stuff is real, man. So if this stuff is real, that's real. And that ain't got really nothing to do with the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Far as slavery, describing what slavery was like for black people, and that has nothing to do with the Bible, right? The Bible explains certain things, but that part of the game really don't have nothing to do with it per se. You know what I'm saying? Per se, as in, like it specifies Jews in the Bible. It gives a specific, you know what I'm saying? It don't specify, but it's going for the Hebrew Israelites, you know what I'm saying? This ain't for y'all, so don't take this no kind of way and run with it. This is not for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all saying, well, see, you can do, no, we Jews. No, we not. No, we're not. We're not Jews. We're not Jews. Talking about those people over there in Israel, way overseas somewhere, not Israel town, not Israel community center. I'm talking about way over across and overseas, across the lands over that way. That's what I'm talking about. Them the people specific, you know what I'm saying? Specific people. It don't talk about black people per se. It reference to things that we might have been through, okay? So let me get that straight for y'all. I don't want y'all taking nothing, running with nothing and twisting and turning, because that's what y'all do on these platforms and stuff. Y'all take people's words and try to put people out there and twist and run. See, this brother don't know what he's talking about. This ain't about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what I see that makes me run to go check out things. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm talking about, y'all. So what I do is I do my extensive research. You know what I'm saying? I ask myself questions. You know what I'm saying? That those same questions that I used to ask Baptist pastors, Pentecostal pastors, those same questions never got answered. So now, because we have Google, we have YouTube, we have media tools that we can use to go look this stuff up, or we can find whatever book this stuff is in, who the author was, who was it written by, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing, because I like to do the Google thing. I like to get the information, but I also try to find a hard copy, the book or the document, what newspaper it came from, what year. I try to look for that and get that too, so I have that. That way I ain't just got to rely on Google, because one day these people could say, that's it, chopping block, cut in half, out of there. Y'all will no longer be able to use this to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you see what they doing, you know what I'm saying? You can't say certain things. So sometimes you got to go find the research for yourself, man. You got to go do some extensive researching. So that's all I did, man. I just took a look around the world and say, dag, this is happening. We in war. And, you know, I took what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? There are 4 judgments: sword, famine, pestilence, and beast. So when I seen the Ukraine go to war with Russia, Russia go to war with Ukraine, I was told that the sword means war. When they say the 4 judgments of God, sword, famine, pestilence, and beast, I was told the sword meant war. I was told where I can go find that word, look it up, and sure enough, that's what it meant. Right? So I say, damn. That's what I said to myself. I said, damn. Okay, well, if that's correct, then what else is correct? Okay, dang, I remember this line from the Bible. Okay, let me research this and find out what's with this. Oh, damn, I remember Pastor Cesar said that. Let me find out and research and see if this was true. You know what I'm saying? But you need the correct tools to do that. And like I told people in my last video, if you want to study the Bible, I don't care what nobody say, man, you have to study the customs of the ancient world. You have to know and understand how they talked and how they communicated. They didn't talk and communicate the same way we do. Their sarcasm is not the same as our sarcasm. We get it from there, but it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling people, just because, especially Hebrew Israelites, you know, there's no disrespect to them brothers, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Y'all know good and dang gone well, one word could mean a number of different things. And it's what text they put it in. You know what I'm saying? So just because it say black, that don't mean it mean black people. You have to start from the beginning, whatever chapter it is you're taking this verse out of. You have to start from the beginning of that chapter and read the whole thing to find out what context he's using black in. He might not be using black and as in black people. That's what y'all getting things misconstrued at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? This is no attack on y'all. You know, I said what I said about that in my last video, you know what I'm saying? And I had a conversation with a dude, he going back and forth like, dude, y'all can't hold me and trick me, man. You can't, because I know good and well what I'm doing, but you don't know what I'm doing. So you can't trick me, you know what I'm saying, to doing anything. You know, but I have to get that out there to people because I don't want people to fall into this trap or just keep on listening to people. Damn listening to people, man. Go do that research on your own, man. And don't do no research thinking you smarter than the next man. You know what I'm saying? Because that man might know a little more something than you do. So don't think you smarter than him. Learn from him. Unless that person is saying something wrong and you can prove he's wrong. And that's the problem with people. This is what I tell people. Don't spend time trying to prove people right. Spend time trying to prove people wrong. And not in a negative and an attackful way. No, what I mean by that is, if you don't believe that person is telling the truth, then prove that person wrong, that he's not telling the truth. You do your research, you get your books, you get your definitions, your parts of speeches in order. If you got to go back to English, 8th grade, 5th grade English, if you got to go back and review, go back and review. Whatever you need to do, do it. Do it. If you need a tutor to teach you how to read, go find one. There's a lot of things online that people can do that they don't do. You can get you a series tutor. Siri will probably tutor you if you just ask the dang on thing. So that's what I'm saying. There's things out here for y'all to do. So y'all just need to do it. You know what I'm saying? But just do not take these folks' word. Don't even take my word for it. Everything that I tell y'all, y'all can go fact check it and look it up. I gave y'all the tools in my last video. You can go look it up. But like I said, in order to fully understand it, you got to learn the customs of the ancient world. You got to know the Greek. You got to know it for yourself. And you got to know what text are these words being used in. What content are these words being used in? Because people take things out of content and then it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a mess. Just like with all the religions in the world. Nobody knows who, what's what, because people done took things and made it this and made it that, made it their own thing and made it work for them. And it's not, and by not telling the truth, you know what I'm saying? This is where we end up at. We end up becoming antichrist. All of us, the whole world becomes an antichrist because of the things that we listen to. You know what I'm saying? And what we choose to believe because of what we get from other people, and we don't research it ourselves. We, like, our parents will tell us, yeah, the pastor this, the pastor that. We believe what our parents say because we trust our parents. They're our parents. We feel like they ain't got no reason to lie to us, but they ain't really did research on pastor such and such, and they might have heard little slick things about pastor such and such, but they don't want to believe that was pastor such and such. So you end up falling into this trap, and then as you get older, something in your mind go, man, pastor such and such don't seem right. But your mama never been going to church for 30 years. Grandma never been going to church all her life. And as the older you get, you starting to sit back and say, pastor such and such ain't done nothing for the community. Pastor such and such been messing around with these little girls around here. Man, pastor such and such been, you know what I'm saying, Reverend Do-Right been, Reverend such and such been, oh man, you get to hearing this stuff as you get older, and you get to be like, nah, I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to. That's what I'm just trying to say, man. All this stuff going on in the world is because of us. You know what I'm saying? It's because of us. Things that we choose to believe in, things that we choose, the people that we choose to side with. You know, we side with the killers. We don't side with the working man, the good people in the community. We side with the killers. When the killers come home, we throwing prison parties and all kind of stuff, but this person didn't kill people. What about that little girl that got hit and killed because of his stupidity? You know what I'm saying? Or what about that little baby that lost her life because of this woman's stupidity trying to set this man up? Why do we praise the killers and all the street niggas? Why do we praise them? It's in the culture. That's what we seen our uncles and mamas and grannies do. We see them do the same thing. And then they don't do nothing but go back to jail. You know what I'm saying? So we figure that's what we do. Go to jail, come home. We want them same parties. But guess what? A lot of y'all don't get that, do y'all? A lot of y'all don't get them same parties Uncle such and such got. Uncle such and such had a big old party, but when you came home, wasn't nobody there for you. So it's a difference. Monkey see, monkey do. That's the problem. We think it's cool because our families didn't give us anything else but that. All we had was the holidays, looking forward to our relatives coming home so we could throw them big parties. That's it. There was no stock market discussion in the houses of the neighbor, in the hoods. No investment talk in the neighborhood of the hoods amongst the black family. No kind of black family structure. In the neighborhood, we had a little something. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't something that they could teach us and hold us to the ground to it. You know what I'm saying? Where we solid. You know what I'm saying? Parents did what they could and what they knew how, but they never seen the play coming because they was tricked. We were all deceived by people we thought were good people. We thought these people were for us. All of us were deceived. That's why we're in the trick bag that we in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, now there's no excuse. You got Google, you got books, you got libraries, you got all kind of stuff now that you can get, audio books, YouTube, you got all kind of stuff now that you can go on to do this research. So now there's no excuse to why you don't know. We're not supposed to be poor and struggling like our parents. The problem today, my people, we're poorer than our parents. We suppose with all this stuff going on, even with the rappers and the actors and the actresses, right? Even with them, even with their wealth, we still below the poverty line. So I just want to leave y'all with that. And who this? Oh, I gotta take care of some business. But I'm out, man. Till next time. Peace.